G'day and welcome to the Box Seat. I'm Pete Anthonus. It's good to be here to preview 7 races from Belmont Park this Wednesday. A quick look at the forecast. Possible early shower and 16 degrees. I'm expecting the track will be a soft 5 given the rain over the last few days. And the rail is out in the 20 metre position with a cutaway. Race 1 at Belmont jumps at 1:14. It's the free entry to Belmont Park Maiden over 1,700 metres. And we'll have a look at the most recent performance of Brave Call.
Aristic that leads for home at the 350. Aristic challenged by the grey Smug Noxious. The other grey joins in Blue Horse, and then I Hope You Dance, followed by Indecisive. No Run Uncle Con, badly hemmed away on the fence. Blue Horse reached the lead. Here comes Bralita 5. Bralita 5 bursting its way through quickly after the leader. Blue Horse, Bralita 5. They'll come to it. They split it together. Bralita 5.
Brave Call again draws wide here, which I think will be suitable. The horse does tend to settle back in the field, and as we saw their last start, the horse recorded some strong final sectionals, as it has done over its last 3 starts, and the step up in distance from 1,400 to 1,700 looks ideal, so it should be attacking the line with gusto. It also comes into this event with the highest last start figure. Second pick is the 1 Bootleg Rascal, who I just don't think was suited at all their last start. The horse jumped well, wasn't ridden with any real intent, floated to 3 back the fence, and then was staying on the inside there. It wasn't really clear in the straight, and the inside was the worst going on that occasion. Third pick is the 2 Too Close to Sun. It's trialled twice now this preparation. In the most recent trial, it managed to settle itself on speed, and if we go back to last preparation, it comes out of 3 reasonably high rating events. Fourth pick is the 8 in Precious Cargo, who settled back in the field there last start. It just seemed to get a little bit lost in traffic there in the straight, but the horse has claims off recent performances. On top in race 1 is 6 Brave Call from 1 Bootleg Rascal, 2 Too Close to Sun and 8 Precious Cargo. Race 2 at Belmont jumps at 1:49. It's the Tab Touch Bet Your Bet handicap over 1,200 metres. And we'll have a look at the first start of Boomtastic.
In fact, it started to drift right out Excellent Dream, and Mia Dolce had kicked away from them with Celestial down near the inside, running to second. Back behind those, Bubba Rucci followed further back in the field by Special Choice. 150 left to go. Mia Dolce clear. Celestial battling away, followed then by Excellent Dream, but it's Mia Dolce. She's being willed to the line. She's going to have enough in hand, and she bows out her 2-year-old season, a blaze of...
Just was not suited at all there in its first start, Boomtastic. The horse jumped well from the wide barrier, was restrained back to try and find cover, ended up 3 wide without cover, and then floated back through the field further and really didn't get going until the last 100 of that event, but did hit the line well. So I think the step up from 1,000 up to 1,200 metres looks ideal. We had seen speed from the horse in its previous trials as well, so I think from gate 1 it should be able to settle pretty prominently in this field. Second pick is the 8, which is a first starter in KC, and this horse has some particularly good trial form in terms of the horses that it's been racing behind and exposed behind so far in its career. In its most recent trial, it jumped well, sat 3 wide without cover on pace and kept fighting in the straight. Just lost to a horse called Some Sort, who has subsequently come out and won. Third pick is the 3, which is Windstorm. It's another well-bred Bob Peters horse. In its most recent trial, the horse managed to put itself into a very slowly run race, just leading along the fence, and responded well when asked for an effort in the straight. Fourth pick is the 5, is Bombshell, who comes out of a slowly run event, but did manage to show that great turn of foot and pick up a victory there. On top in race 2 is 6 Boomtastic from 8 KC, 3 Windstorm and 5 is Bombshell. Race 3 at Belmont jumps at 2:24. It's the Perth Racing Club membership handicap over 1,200 metres. And we'll have a look at the most recent performance of Sir Mambo, last seen at Belmont.
Back is Wee Ripper at the top of the home straight from Master Pearl. They're in the straight and On Your Head ranged up now to join Sir Mambo. Sir Mambo On Your Head. Here comes I'm Pretty though, starting to let loose, and Pike in search of 3. He races up now with I'm Pretty, hits the front from Sir Mambo, battling away. Divine Shadow, Good Fortune runs on, but I'm Pretty starting to pull right away over the last little bit, and I'm Pretty goes on to beat Sir Mambo. Good Fortune.
So Mambo's been running around in even to fast tempo events so far this preparation, and although I do think that suits the horse, and it didn't necessarily have the best of luck there last start, it settled outside the leader in the breeze, was swamped over the last 200 metres, but it still kept kicking and clearly finished second behind I'm Pretty, which is a horse with its own fair share of ability. I just think this race map's a lot kinder for it. From gate 4, it can put itself into the race once more. Brodie Kirby's jumping on board, and he should be able to put the horse into a lovely position early. Second pick is the 1-3 Secrets, who's coming into this race with no trial. We saw last preparation, its first up performance was its best of the entire campaign in terms of its overall ratings and sectional times. The horse does have talent, it just struggles to win. Third pick is the 6 in Fascination. It was slow away there last start at Kalgoorlie, found traffic on the corner, really wasn't clear until probably the last 150 metres, but attacked the line really well and was super past the post. Fourth pick is the 4 in Ensign Pulver, who had a few excuses there last start. They actually went 9 lengths faster than what the horse did 2 starts prior when it was a dominant winner settling last. So for me, I think the horse just adjusting to that tempo can improve off that last run. On top in race 3 is 2 Sir Mambo from 1-3 Secrets, 6 Fascination and 4 Ensign Pulver. Race 4 at Belmont jumps at 2:59. It's the Ascot Racing Carnival Handicap over 1,200 metres. And we'll have a look at the most recent performance of Regal Magic last seen at Belmont.
Home straight, Early Explorer with a handy lead. At the top of the straight, 3:50 to go from Wild Galar. Regal Magic, though, closing the margin down. And Pike is winding up Black Russian. Early Explorer's gone and headed off now by Regal Magic. Regal Magic, but here comes Black Russian. And Black Russian with 100 metres left to go. Draws on equal terms. Pike hands and heels on Black Russian. And Black Russian's too good. Black Russian beat Regal Magic.
Regal Magic defeated Soul City. It wasn't too far behind Zephyr Queen, who ran a personal best performance, and then ran second to Black Russian, who acquitted itself well on a recent Saturday. So Regal Magic now finds a much easier event. Last start it did jump well. It settled outside the leader there in third position, or it settled outside the second horse in third position. It loomed in the straight, took over at the 200 metres and was just collared there by Black Russian late. So I think for me, given the recent ratings the horse has been running, the drop back in distance looks ideal as well. It does tick a few boxes in this event. Second pick is the 6 in Flagstick. This horse is coming from a perfect run there last start at Kalgoorlie, settled in third spot and managed to win quite handsomely in the end. All of its best ratings so far have been recorded at Belmont, so the return to headquarters looks perfect for it. The 9 is the third pick in Trilly Philly. We saw last start the horse coming off a slow run event, managed to record some great sectionals over the last 400 and then from the 4 to 200. It's another horse that does seem to run its best races at Belmont, and I think the cutaway should suit. Fourth pick is the 4, Olivia Knows, who settled just worse in midfield there down the Pinjarra Straight. It attacked the line well, was good past the post, and the step up to 1,200 metres looked suitable. On top in race 4 is 1 Regal Magic from 6 Flagstick, 9 Trilly Philly and 4 Olivia Knows.